So yeah guys, landed in Da Nang about 9:30 last night. It was a really, well, it was 3 flights actually. I forgot that we stopped in Bangkok, so it was from Manchester to Dubai. Had about a 40-minute stop in Dubai, which is not long at all if you know how big Dubai airport is. I had to get 3 different glass elevators, like a mini tube train thing to a different part of the airport. Like I literally made it within minutes. And then Dubai to Bangkok, and then Bangkok to Da Nang. And yeah, I met this really nice Thai girl last night. She's from Bangkok, but she's over here visiting some friends. But went out with her last night for a few drinks, played some pool. I didn't actually take my camera with me. I was just absolutely shattered last night, forgot. But yeah, the weather here is really not good at the minute. So I'm just in the apartment now. I've not woke up till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, obviously just major jet lagged, but yeah, it was really heavy last night. I mean, I've been following the weather in Da Nang for like the last month now, probably 2 months, and it's been really good like every day. And I looked before I left in England and it just said rain, constant rain, but, and if you can make it out on the camera, but it's just super cloudy everywhere. So yeah, gonna get some food now, gonna get some stuff sorted for the room, like toiletries and things like that, and then yeah, we're gonna have to see, because I mean most stuff that I want to do is like outdoors stuff, and it's when it rains here, it rains a ridiculous amount. Like it's not monsoon season, but the rain last night was like monsoon, and it was raining this morning. It's not raining now actually, which is good, but it's just overcast and grey. So I've got another 4 nights here in Da Nang, and then I was going to move up towards, I think it's Hue, but make my way up to Hanoi, but I mean I might just head up to Hanoi sooner. I have got a flight to Perth booked from Hanoi on the 22nd of November, I think. But I mean if the weather just stays really bad, then I might potentially have to just go to Perth early, and then just come back to Vietnam another time, because yeah, like I don't want to be negative Nancy, but the weather just, if it's bad, you can't really do much here. It's, you know, you can go to coffee shops and things like that and go for different places for food and things, but you know, most of the stuff you want to do is like outdoorsy activities. So, but we'll have to see. It is what it is. Just got to make the most of it. Right, finally made it out of the house. So I'm gonna go check out this like Asian barbecue sort of joint place, see what that's saying, and then yeah, have a little mooch about. Wouldn't mind trying some local food really. See if there's any like little street market stalls about or something like that. So yeah, I landed at the burger place, but it's actually like a street food market. On the maps it was like, said it was a burger place, but no, it's actually like street food. So got some sticky rice with bacon, chicken and pork, and like it's called a banh mi, chicken and pork roll. But yeah, pretty cool, just out here on the street. Yeah, it's actually really good. Got like seaweed stuff on top, and then like bits of bacon, egg, different spices in it. Just had a bite of the pork chip batter roll, and then I just got a salted coffee as well. I only spat my food everywhere then. Anyway, super nice. Right, just getting ready to head out now. Just gonna head to one of the shisha bars to meet my friend that I met last night. Tomorrow try head out and see what the weather's doing. I actually got a crisis alert on my phone earlier through Facebook. The flooding in Da Nang's actually been really bad, like all across the middle of Vietnam, like all across the east side. There's been like massive landslides. I think I read actually 100 people had died. I'm not sure if it's as much in the city, but in the mountainous regions. And I think in Hoi An and Hue, which is a bit further up, it's basically just all the middle of Vietnam, but there's been villages that have like are totally underwater, big landslides across the road. There's been people trapped and things like that. So yeah, thoughts and prayers are with them at the minute. Hopefully it doesn't, well, I don't see how it can get any worse if there's people that have died and things like that, but hopefully, you know, the rain does stop. But I have looked and it is saying that it's going to be raining for the next week or two, so just need to see what happens in terms of the weather and if I can actually get around and stuff. But it is what it is, just got to make the most of it while I'm here. But yeah, shisha should be good tonight, and then yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try and head out to the Golden Bridge and yeah, hit a few other spots up, but I'll keep you posted. Another rainy day. Just got some honey garlic chicken, bit of rice, some egg. But yeah, not really done much today. It's been, well, just been absolutely slinging it down. You can make out how bad it is on the camera, but yeah, I think there's going to be more storms coming and floods probably, so I'm going to have to make a decision on what I'm going to do. I've booked another 3 nights here in Da Nang. Well, that zooms a bit too much. Booked another 3 nights here in Da Nang. And then I might have to get a flight to Hanoi, because I don't know if a lot of the bus routes will be open. But yeah, I didn't really do much vlogging last night. I had a bit too much to drink. First 2 nights weren't really what I'd planned, but you know, you end up meeting people and going out to the clubs and stuff, so yeah, just got a bit messy. But I mean, I'm hoping I can actually get out to some places. I'm going to hire a bike tomorrow. I've got a few spots that I want to see. I'm going to try, there's Marble Mountains, which is about 15 minutes from here, probably like a few minutes on a bike. And then where else? Golden Bridge. I want to do the Golden Bridge. But all the things that I'm wanting to do here, they're all like outdoor activities, you know, so I just have to really play it by ear. But I just hope this weather doesn't stay as bad as it is, because it is going to slightly ruin the trip, if I'm honest. Right, finally got some wheels. Let's see how good it goes driving on the opposite side of the road in monsoon season in Vietnam. Wish me luck. It's actually not that bad driving on the opposite side of the road here. I thought it'd be worse, but you just keep saying to yourself in your head, right side. It's actually pretty easy. The only hard thing is, like, obviously you can't look at the maps on your phone where you're going, so I've just got to put my earphones in and listen like that. Another cool thing they do here that we don't really have back home is, like, outside all the like corner shops, they'll have like seating areas. But yeah, it's still pretty windy here, weather's not the best. Just got some cash out. Just exchanged all my English money for, well, nearly all my English money for Vietnamese dong. Gonna get some petrol for the scooter, and then try to find a gym, and then actually head to a few spots today, because I spent most of the day in bed yesterday doing nothing, so I need to get out and about today. Getting on with the building work there. Full of cement, I guess. So I just found this gym that's pretty good called Pig Gym. It's 100,000 Vietnamese dong a day, which is about £2.80. I don't know what it is for a weekly pass, a month pass, but I just got the day pass. But the equipment in here is pretty good. Getting a good sweat on. Here they have all the different types of coffee beans. Different places in South America. Not sure where that is, somewhere in Africa. But they go in terms of price. The rarest coffee is from Esperanza. So this one is from Nicaragua, which is in between Honduras and Costa Rica. Give it a try. Yeah, it's good. Strong, but good. Right, just about to go hit up the Cham Sculpture Museum, see what cool artifacts and stuff we can find. Crazy, a lot of cool stuff in here, man. A lot of it is a lot of the French had a big influence here around 100 years ago, and the guy who actually opened the museum was called Henry Parmentier. He's here, and you can see him opening the museum. I think it was 1919. It's just crazy how they actually like built the museum. Back then, you can see on this picture like the scaffolding and stuff made out of bamboo. All the brickies there laying away. A lot of the artifacts came in by boat, and then they'd lift them up into place, I guess with big pieces of wood. Well, I don't think it'd be bamboo. Would it be bamboo? Yeah, bamboo, I think. Yeah, very interesting. I like being around history and things like this now. It's just good to know the culture of the country you're in and where things are from and how things got started here. Got the original traditional house complexes here. Cool little models. A lot of this is all the tools they use to make the houses and, well, I guess this museum. The size of this. A ploughshare, this, I think. It says on here. Little list here. What the different things are. A little machete over there. Well, that was a pretty decent day. She had a massage then, which was definitely needed because I've just been, well, I've always got knots in my back and legs and stuff from work. But yeah, the food market, I mean, well, it wasn't even just a food market, it was like a clothes market and everything else market. It was just, I spent about 5 minutes in there, it was just absolute mayhem. There was the bits that I filmed were like the main bits, and then there was loads of like little, I don't know, just like long like alleyways just full of just like random stuff, and I just couldn't even, I could barely get my camera out to film. It was that tight, it was just like shoulder to shoulder. But yeah, it was just too manic in there. Like I read online things to do in like rainy season, and one of them was go to the Cham markets, I think it was called, for a nice charming markets they said it was. But yeah, it was just absolute mayhem. Like, I just couldn't handle it for more than 5-10 minutes. And then yeah, pretty decent day actually. It's not been raining all day today, and then head to Golden Bridge tomorrow, so should actually get some decent footage and be able to go out and actually have a proper day out. Hopefully it's not raining all day. It does say it's patchy rain, but you know, you just never know. Well, it is rainy season, so I mean, what can you do? Trying to make the best of a bit of a bad situation with the rain and the weather and stuff. Man, it is crazy busy here. Like, absolutely crackers. Nice though. Golden Bridge was pretty cool, but just, yeah, massive tourist trap. You could barely move. Doesn't talk French. Yeah, they said I won't allow a camera on here, but I'm doing it anyway. Going around here. So yeah, Bernard Hills was really cool. The Golden Bridge was nice, even though it was super crowded, but it was still really cool to see. The cable car was actually probably one of the best bits about it. It was massive, and you're just overlooking the whole of Da Nang, and just the whole place itself, how it's been built. From what I was told, it was the French that originally built most of it up there, and then it got destroyed in the Vietnam War in 1975 by a lot of the Americans. I think the Vietnamese used it as like a bunker up in the hills to hide from the Yanks. Right, just landed at Lady Buddha. Take a little mooch up. Weather's decent today. Still a bit cloudy, but it's warm. It's nice. Yeah, this is beautiful in here. Oh, it's all set out. Catching my breath walking up them steps. Need to get my fitness back in check, I think. You know, the Asians just do architecture different. It's so different to what we have back in Europe. Still beautiful European architecture, but it's just the designs and stuff they have here. Beautifully upkept gardens, all the plants. Just an absolute sense of zen when you're walking around here. Could spend hours in here, just garden after garden. Even the air just tastes better around here. From being in the city, obviously, but not sure if this is another temple or not. I think they're all kind of like sub-temples. Little doggy there. Little pups. Xin chào. Wonder if there's any crocodiles in here. Not gonna jump in and find out. A couple of monkeys. There is actually some quite big fish in here. I don't know if they're like koi carp or... I don't know if you can really see it. Yeah, you can see one there. Keep dipping their heads out for water. For air even. Water. Bottle of water. Yeah, there's loads of them. Little mini sharks, massive. Can't really tell on the camera, but I can see them. Absolutely mad how they've constructed these things. There's a lot of architecture in Europe that I'm like, how the hell have they even built that? But the size of this. I don't even know if you can really tell on the video how big it is, but it's absolutely massive. What a piece of architecture. So yeah, just went to go get my hair cut then. I don't know what you can see on the camera, but it's actually sick. I was actually crapping myself a bit before I went because I've been butchered loads abroad. But yeah, I'm in this group chat for Da Nang, and some guy recommended this place to me. I had a look on the reviews, it looked pretty good, and £1.70 it cost. £1.70 for a skin fade. Obviously I had to tip him. I'd give him like, it was like 60k, which is like £1.70, so I'd give him 100 I think, which is like £2.50. But still, like £2.50, I'd pay like 10 times as much as that in England for like a similar, like as good a cut. Absolutely crazy. If anyone's in Da Nang, head to Sau Barber. It's spelled S-A-U Barber. Actually just pure pattern me up. Pretty windy day out here today, but the sun has come out. See, it's such a nice day. There's actually like not that many people on the beach. Like, you think there'd be way more people out here. I mean, it is pretty long, but yeah, just barely anyone out here. Definitely picked up my mood a bit today. I think I hit a bit of a lull the last 2 or 3 days. I think just with the weather how it is and just been sort of stuck inside and things like that kind of just put a bit of a dampener on it. But it's crazy what the sun can do, like even just one day of just like decent weather just picks up your mood so much. Look at this digger, man, getting all the clogged up sand out. I don't know what they're doing out. Well, yeah, they're digging out for water to spill back in, I think. But yeah, these beaches, I don't even know how long this beach is. I've been on long beaches before, like Gold Coast in Australia and places, but yeah, it's got to be a couple of miles long at least. I don't know if it breaks off into different parts or whatever, but nah, it's decent. You can, I don't know if you can see the lady Buddha up there. I've got my shades on, so I can't even really see the camera that well, but I'm gonna try and find a restaurant now. I'm in a group chat on Instagram and everyone says there's this nice, I don't know what the local dish here is called. I think it's called, is it Po Lao or Po Lun or something? I don't know, but I think there's a nice restaurant about a mile from here, so I'm gonna get on the bike and check that out. I was just saying earlier about me feeling a bit down because of the weather or whatever, and then, you know, you see things and it puts your life into perspective. Just seeing some kid in a wheelchair and it's just like, what am I even moaning about? You know, it shouldn't take seeing these things to sort of put it into perspective, but sometimes it does. You can become like ungrateful in your life and things like that. But just seeing him sat in a wheelchair and I thought, what am I even like? So what if it's been raining a bit? Like, I've got my legs, I can walk, I can do stuff. So I've gone for the slow cooked tender beef noodles. I mean, because that sounds the best out of all of these, to be honest. It's probably all good, but yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Came out within like 20 seconds. That's good though. I'm gonna try and eat it with the chopsticks. A bit hard when I'm trying to film as well. That is definitely slow cooked. Tender as butter. Mmm. 10/10. They've even got a big pot of garlic. Because I've been meaning to, I usually have garlic with every meal, but I've just not been able to really, well, I don't add any out here, so that'll do me good. I've just put loads of this chilli sauce in as well, which is red hot. I think I put a bit too much in. Right, just at the Marble Mountains now. I don't know how far up I am. Some woman said it was 10 minutes to the top, another woman said it was half an hour. I tried to park up somewhere and this woman's like trying to like put me into this little like alleyway place, and I'm like, what? I don't know what's going on. I thought it was free to come up here, but I don't know, apparently you got to pay, but it's only like 40,000, which is like £1 or something. But yeah, see how long it actually takes to get to the top. Steep, man. Two different caves here. I don't know which one to. We'll go right. Yeah, could easily get lost in here. Crazy, isn't it? Not real. I don't think it was the best idea coming down here in flip-flops. I got kind of lost then. Just trying to get to the top, and there's that many. Whoa! Trying to get to the top, and there's that many different caves around. 21 then I was like, I couldn't even really film it. It was just dark, but it was that small. I think like I'd have probably got stuck. Right at the summit. Asian heat, man. It's no joke. Oh. I've been walking for like 10 minutes. I'm absolutely pouring. Whoa! Fucking hell. He went flying then. I think everything here is carved out of marble. It's all down the street here. So all the way down the street for about a mile is just statue after statue after statue. Pretty cool, huh? But yeah, I think I'm gonna get pressured into buying one of these ornaments. When I first came, the woman who told me like where to park, she was like, I look after your bike, can you come back and buy marble? But I'll buy something. I ain't got room for much, but I'll buy a little, I can sweat. I'll buy a little gift and we send it back home to some family or something. These little stores here. I don't know what's down here. I seen this on the video, but the video on Google. Let's see what it is. It's just a big elevator. It takes you to the top, probably for people that can't be asked to walk up, I imagine. So yeah, just landed in Hanoi last night. This place is absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning here. Landed here about 5 or 6 last night. Didn't do much when I got back, just went out and, well, got some grab food and then went to the supermarket and got a few bits from there. Today I think I'm going to head to the old quarter in the centre. I was going to rent a bike, but yeah, I'll get some footage of the roads here, but they're a lot different to Da Nang. I think there's nearly 9 million people here, and I think Da Nang's like 1.5 million, but it reminds me a lot of Bangkok. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Bangkok, just the sheer size of it when you're driving in a taxi. Like, I think it was about 40 minutes from the airport to the taxi, whereas Da Nang was like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. So yeah, today just having a coffee now, then gonna get a grab bike into the old quarters, a few bits around there, a few cafes and stuff, and then there's the famous train street where they've got like loads of coffee, like, well, the train drives through like a massive area of the main city and through the middle of it. A lot of you probably seen it on like on Instagram Reels and things like that, on YouTube and stuff. Gonna show you what it's like crossing the road here. Like Mario. Remember that game Mario I used to play? Get a few bits for the apartment, need some washing up powder and toilet roll and a few other bits. But yeah, did you see how crazy that was? Crossing the street, you've just got to go for it. It's either like, if you stand there, like last night I was just stood there for probably about 10 minutes and I just thought I'm never going to cross. You just got to literally just go for it and fly over. That was absolute mayhem driving through the centre then. I think I got some good shots. It's pretty hard trying to ride on the bike it's pretty hard trying to film when you're on the bike. We just got to this lake now. Gonna take a little mooch around here, get a coffee and then, hello. See, I didn't catch that then, but some woman just put a hat on my head, a little Vietnamese, started trying to make me buy it. But yeah, gonna take a mooch around here, then head into Old Quarter, try catch the train coming through the centre. And then yeah, Long Bay tomorrow I think. Crazy, them turtles in there are actually real. Didn't even realise they'd been preserved by the German company. One was weighing 250 kilos and the other weighed like 190. I think they said one died in 1967 and the other died in 2016, but they were the longest surviving turtles in history. Heading down to Train Street now. See if we can actually find it. I think it's about 140 yards from here, so I think we're close. There's a few different spots where it said it was coming by at, but hopefully I can get the right timing and catch it. I think it's due at about 3:30. It's in about 20 minutes I think.
crazy earlier. I was trying to get through a section to get up to the train street, and this old woman, should have got it on film really, but this old woman was like ripping the barrier across to not let me in. I think she wanted me to go for coffee in her place, but yeah, it was absolutely nuts. Like, she was just trapping loads of people in there, so then I had to get up to a different section. Should have got it on camera really, but I was trying to like climb up all these boulders onto the train track bit where the train street is, where the train obviously comes through all the coffee shops and cafes in that are, but it was mental. Come across some crazy people here at the minute.
Just landed in the Truc back area. It's part of the Tay Lake. Just meeting a friend here, some beautiful cafes and everything around here. It's yeah, this is like it is still kind of central Hanoi, but yeah, it's a lot less quieter. Heaps of cafes all the way around the river. This is only the little part of it. It's huge. Guy fishing over there. Wonder if he's caught out. I don't know if you can see him in the distance, but they've got like little boat things. They've got like a swans, or they're like a little boat swan thing. I don't know if this will zoom in far enough. Let's see if I can get on one of them. Everywhere you go, it was the same in Da Nang. They always have these like little exercise bikes and sort of weights things everywhere. Like, they're all just by the river. You just don't get this sort of stuff back home. I mean, I think we're used to as kids, you know, you'd have play parks that'd have, I think they just have like climbing walls and stuff like that. They never really had like exercise equipment. But yeah, there was another section over the other side of the river that actually had like I'll try to go back over and get some shots of it, but like a tricep dip machine, like a press up thing. It was just sick, man. Little Pedalo. Yeah, there's really no excuse if you can't afford a gym membership, because yeah, there's gyms all around it. They're all the way around this bay area. See some more up there too. They've even got sit-up benches. People hanging their clothes on there. All these chest machines. More bikes. Sick. Alright, change of plan now. The location is the Chez Moi Bakery. Yeah, just walking there now. I kind of feel like it's going back towards the centre, but not entirely sure. On the main road here, sort of. Made it.
So with Black medium size, 8 to 17 millimeter, and the time you will take care will be 3 to 5 years in the ocean enjoying the pearl. And last one, in my hand, bigger size, also the most interesting, South Sea, from the South the sea, like Australia, Philippines, and Indonesia. They will have you two main color, that is the golden and the champagne color for the pearl. The size will be 12 to 25 millimeter with the bigger size here. And the time you will take care, 2 to 8 years in the ocean. Here and decoration and the cherry made with the mother pearl, still very beautiful. All the cherry will do by hand. If you do
Come on. Just come up onto the top deck now. They've got a jacuzzi and that up here as well. It's pretty sick. Got a choice of either kayaking or bamboo boat or kayaking and the speedboat after, so I think I'm probably going to opt for the kayak, I think, but we'll see.
Discovery.
But when you say British, like, there's so many different accents.
Oh, I'm not so familiar with that, so I don't know.
That was a nice chilled, relaxing night, pedalling about on the pedal Swans, and then went to get a Kiwi Sunday. But another thing, I mean, I do tip quite a lot anyway, but I've just started tipping like every single Grab driver out here, like sometimes 50k, sometimes 100k, which is like 2, 3, sometimes 4 or 5 pound, and like the look on their faces is just, you know, like not being big-headed, like 3 or 4 quid's not really a lot of money to me. Like, I'm not rich in any regards whatsoever, but you know, compared to these people you are, and like, I don't know, I read a story about the Grab drivers and stuff here, like the ones that ride around on the mopeds, and it was quite a long story, but it was just basically saying about like how many hours they work. Like, some of them work like 15-16 hour days just to sort of make ends meet. They just live off energy drinks, and you know, I don't know how much they actually make. It's like, in Asia they have Grab, which I guess is, you know, it's the same as Uber that we have in the West, I guess Europe and America and places like that. But yeah, I don't know what percentage they get. I mean, they might only get half of the ride, and it's like, I'm trying to think how far I usually have been coming from here to the centre. It's usually, from my apartment to the centre, it's probably 3 or 4 miles, no, maybe a bit more actually, probably about 5 miles, 6 miles, and the fares are like a quid, Like it costs like a quid 50 to get there. I just think how much of this money are they actually getting? So, you know, I just give 50k to one of the drivers then that just dropped me off, and he was like, "No, you've already paid," and I like passed it to him, and he was just like, the look on his face was just. So yeah, it's just good to tip in these countries because obviously, like, you know, this is the benefit we have coming from like a Western country, whether you're from, I don't know, Australia, America, Canada, Europe. You know, our money translates into so much here, and you know, I was thinking earlier, like, I doubt that these people here will actually have even been abroad or even been on a plane. You know, one, because I guess in Asia, like places like Thailand and Laos and Cambodia, you know, their money, they can probably get by because they're fairly similar in terms of like how much stuff costs. But in terms of like coming to Europe or America or the UK or something like that, like they've just got no chance. Like even if they got there, like I don't know what the average wage is here, but you know, some of these people probably only earn like a few pound a day, a few dollars, $4 or $5 a day, or something. I don't know. So yeah, just something I've been thinking about. Like I've always tipped when I've been in Bali and Thailand and places like that. Usually I have my own bike. I just haven't got one in Hanoi, just because of how busy it is. I mean, I kind of wish I had rented it, but you know, it's good to give back to the Grab drivers and stuff. So you know, a few dollars to them, like the look on their face is just like, yeah, it's priceless. Perfect little coffee shop. There's literally no one, like hardly anyone ever here. I think there's been some people here earlier, but yeah, it's just dead. It's quiet. Perfect place to work. Rainy day today, so we'll get some work done on the laptop. Right, we've got Ninh Binh today. Not been very active on here the last few days. Went for a couple of massages yesterday and they were both just absolutely rubbish. I've been struggling to actually find a decent masseuse out here in Vietnam, but yeah, got Ninh Binh today, which should be good. It's about 6:45 now, so I'm going to get the Grab in about half an hour down to the meeting point at Mango Hotel, which is in the centre somewhere, and then yeah, I think it's about an hour and a half. I think it's about an hour and a half trip. But yeah, should get some good footage, and then tomorrow flight to Perth at 8:30 at night, so yeah, excited for that. But yeah, just gonna finish off these eggs now and then get down there. New apartment, it's not bad.
Of Pagoda in Vietnam also. But you know, the reason why this pagoda was built, do you know Buddhism? Buddhism. I think you know Buddhism, right? Buddhism started in India, but it came to Vietnam 2,000 years ago, and in the 10th to 11th century it became national religion in Vietnam also.
Just getting up to where the Buddha is now. They said they've got 500 Buddha statues in and around this temple, and I think we're off to go see the main one now.
But in the two sides of this place, we have two lady Buddhas. But normally Buddha made from bronze covered by gold in Vietnam. But two lady Buddha inside made from wooden. You know the reason why? Because this complex was built in 2003 until 2011. On fishermen they found two wooden blocks in the Red River. You know the Red River?
Right, so we're going to be doing a trek up to the top of the mountain now. So tranquil and peaceful out here. So different to Hanoi. Yeah, I've seen a lot of views in a lot of different countries, but Jesus, that is definitely up there. It's just absolutely breathtaking. I don't know what it is about it. Like it is really high. I've been at higher viewpoints than that, but I don't know. It's just the way it was all set out, the mountains, and just the structure of it all, and like the dragon at the top that had been built. Just absolutely beautiful. Just taking another little wander now before we go out boating. These little lily lakes here. I think the lilies. Paddy fields, kind of like similar to Bali. No, I was wrong, it's lotus flowers. It says on the sign. Yeah, I wouldn't mind walking through all that, but I don't think we have time. Gotta get the coach now. People working here, picking the flowers out and renewing the soil, I guess.
Another city or another place, you know? But, yeah, in Philly it just doesn't matter. Yeah, it just feels like the people. But yeah, no, it's like there's a lot of way of life stuff that everyone's part of the world. It's just cut out a little bit of show.
Yeah, definitely.
And to be honest, you know, just all the politics and stuff. Not to say that.